Hello and welcome to SharePointCafe.Net. In this video, I will be creating .NET 5 Web API CRUD based application with Angular and Entity Framework. So if you don't know about .NET 5, you can read it from my blog. I will share the link in video description. So first, I'll create a .NET 5 Web API project in Visual Studio 2019. Either you can create new project solution or in existing solution you can add new project. So I'll create add new, select ASP.NET Core Web API, click on next, give a project name .NET 5 API demo video. Okay, click on next. So you can select your target framework. I will be selecting .NET 5.0 and click on create. So our project has been created and we will now start doing some coding. First we'll create a model for project. Right click, add new folder, give it a models. In that models folder I'll add a class product.cs. Add a namespace for this key because that ID will be our key for our model. Component model dot data annotation. It has been added and OK. Next, we will create a data context class. Right click on project, add class my data context.cs. Inherit it from db context. Right click on it, and now we have to install that some packages related to Entity Framework. So click on install with package manager and wait for the installation to be completed. Search Entity Framework core, click on install, click I accept it. So our installation has been completed for Entity Framework core package. Now right click on db context, click on quick action, use Microsoft.Entity Framework core. Now we will override a function on model creating. So protected void, override void on model creating. In this function we will write model builder dot entity and that model type, that is our product. It's entity product dot to table, and then our table name, that my table name is product underscore master, that I have already created in SQL Management Studio. So our data context file will look like this. This is the constructor and this is the getter setter property and this is the on model creating override function, and in this model builder dot entity, and this is the model name to table, and this is our table name that we have created in our SQL server. Next we'll come to startup.cs file, and here in configure services method we'll try to get connection string from our app setting. So this is my app setting and here it is default connection which is defined here. We'll try to fetch this default connection string in our startup.cs file. So for this we have to write services dot add db context and my data context name options lambda expression options dot use SQL server. Configuration dot get connection string and then the key name which is default connection. Next we will be adding our controller class. So for this, right click on controller class, add controller, and from this install template select API controller action with using entity framework. Click on add, sorry this is API, click on add. From model class select product model. From data context select my data context and in controller name it my products controller. Click on add. So our controller class is ready here, and you can see that my data context it is already defined here, and get product list, get by ID, put, post and delete, these all methods are ready here. I will try to test it from Postman. So first we will try to test get product list, this method. So for this we will run our web API project and see it is running on 443034. So I will copy this link, I will go to Postman, paste this link and I'll check the routing. So it is API/controller. So what I will do, API/ the controller name is API/my products. I'll click on send and see the data is coming here. It means our API is working and data connection, everything is working fine. But before proceeding to Angular application, we'll change our routing for get list. So let's go to Visual Studio, stop the project. So what I will do here, this is the get type, HTTP get type method, then I'll define the route and then I'll give a name to our route. This is the list. Okay, let's run our project and check this route. Our project is running here. In Postman we'll try to hit the same URL. Let's see the result. It is showing 405 method not allowed. So what I will do, next to my products I'll add this name list which I have already defined in my route. Sorry. Now I'll click on send again and see data is coming. It means my routing is also working. So I'll define route for each and every operation and we'll perform the CRUD with Angular. Let's make changes in our controller class. So this is our list, product list, and for product by ID, what I will do, I'll remove this ID from here. This is just get method, and route I will define the name as details. So get id by details, get product details by id. Okay. Next, for creating new record, I'll define route like this: route create record. For deleting a record, I'll be using delete product, and I will remove this method. I'll use http post type only. Okay. For updating a product, here it is, I'll be using update product, and this will be of type post only, post method only, http post. So now our API is ready. Now we will integrate it with our front end, that is an Angular application. Let's open Visual Studio Code. I've already created a folder .NET 5 demo. Now we will create our Angular project. So to create a new project, use this command ngg new .NET 5 demo. So let's create this by pressing enter. Sorry, the command is ng new and net 5 demo. Sorry. It will ask for routing, so select Y, and then it will ask for CSS. Press enter. So our project has been created here. Press Ctrl C to terminate and go to cd net 5 demo, which is our Angular project. Now we have to create a model class. So what I will do, src app, then app, I'll add a new file, products.ts, and add property within your products class. Next, I'll be creating the service class. To create service class, use this commands nggs, s for service, g for generate, net 5 service. Press enter. So our service class has been created here. This is the ts file. So in the service class, we'll define our endpoint or define our endpoint here. So I'll open my blog and copy the code from here. So this is our URL. Copy this private HTTP client. So we need to import related package or namespace. So click here, press Ctrl dot. But before, we need to import the HTTP client mod in our app.module.ts. We need to import 3 modules here: HTTP client module, forms module, reactive modules, and we need to import it. Import from that Angular common / HTTP. Now we will import forms module, reactive forms module from Angular/forms. Now first we'll write method to get product list. So for that, copy this code, get product list. It will be observable type, and product is our model class, press control dot and import products from model products. Okay, and return this dot http get products, this URL, and list is the name that we have used here. See this one, route API / controller and then list, what we have used in our Postman. In a similar way, I'll add for create, update and delete. See, this is for getting product list, and this is to create new products, and this is for updating existing products, and this is for deleting a product, and this is to get product details by ID. So in case we are going to update a record, we need to fetch the record by ID, then we will be updating the same record. So our service class is okay. Next we'll create a component file. So to create a component file, use this command nggc net5 API call, which is the name of our component. Click enter, press enter, sorry. See, our component class has been created. So what we will do, we'll copy the HTML code. So from form tag here. Net API call component.html, and we'll delete the existing code and replace with our HTML. So our HTML is ready. Next we will write code in our TypeScript file. In a similar way, we'll copy the code from our blog. See, I have copied my code from my blog here. So you just need to copy the code here and put it in our component.ts file. So I'll explain this one by one. So this is our service file where we have defined our CRUD operation. In our component.html, we have defined our HTML. So how our form will look like and how the product list will be appear in a grid. So that we have designed here. In TS file, we are just writing code to consume our services. So first we have created a product list array. In constructor, we have defined form builder, HTTP client, and then product service. That is our service file that we have created earlier. Next, in ng-on init, we will define the form array, the product form array. So product name, cost, description and stock, that 4 fields we are using in our application. So the first method will be to get the product list. So how many product we have, that list will be available using this method only. Next, post product. So this will be just to create a new product. So we have used product master is a constant which gets value of product form, and we have called post product data from our service file. We'll check here, post product data. Next, we are using product details to fetch our product and display in controls. If you click on a product to edit, the same product data will be loaded in a form, and then you can make changes and you can click on update. We'll see this in coming minutes. And this is update product, by which once you will make changes and click on update product, this method will be update button, this method will be called, and once the method is called successfully, the product list will be refreshed. And a similar way, delete product by passing product ID. So it will ask for the confirmation, do you want to delete the product, and if yes, it will call this service method delete product by id, this one. And after deleting product again it will call the product list, which will be or this method, and which will call the get product list from the service endpoint to refresh the refresh the product list. So our code is ready. Now we will build our project by using ngserve command. ngserve, sorry, in my case that port is already in use, so what I will do, ngserve port 43000. So our project built successfully. Let's open browser and check the URL. Localhost 4300. But before that we need to define our routing. What we will do, we'll come to our app routing module file and we'll do path CRUD or any name, component net 5 API component, and see the same will be imported here automatically. So we'll save this. Also in app.component.html file will clear everything and will place this router outlet, that is a single tag here, nothing else. We'll save this and we'll open our browser again. Open localhost 4300 and our defined route is CRUD. C. So the HTML that we have written, it is rendering here. And one more thing, in index.html you need to call your bootstrap CSS library. Let's check this. See, in index.html file you need to link this CSS bootstrap. You can take it from Google. Okay, now we'll go to browser and see. Just let me refresh it again. Okay, we need to run our project, API project. That's why the project the data is not loading here. So guys, our API is running here. Now we'll see whether data is loading or not. Let's refresh this page again. 1 minute. Yeah, it's coming here. It's coming, taking some time. I don't know why. Okay, so the get product list is working here. Now we will try to delete some product here. Deleting this new brand laptop one. Delete. It is asking whether you want to delete this product or not. We'll cancel it. It will do nothing. Click on delete. Click OK, and see your product has been deleted. Now we'll add one more product here. New product one, cost 10,000. Product description, this is a new product, stock 99. Click on submit and see it has been created here. If we'll edit this, let me refresh this again. If you want to edit any product, for example this one, washing machine, this is test description, test update, and click on update. See, your data is updating here. I will share the blog link in my video description and you can refer the DB script from there. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.